tell me when to go.
You good.
What's up, guys? Florida Doctor back again. Hey, don't have a funny t-shirt on today, but sporting a little swag. Guys, I got my pressure washer sandblaster in. And as you can tell, we've actually already started with this thing a little bit, and it actually works pretty dang good. You can see some of these spots, it actually got down to the bare metal. I really wasn't wanting to achieve that, but if it does, that's what happens. But really just trying to get the gunk off of this thing, because it looks like it's had an engine leak for about 20 years or so, and just covered the whole frame down with some dirt and or oil, and it got coated with dirt. So we're going to continue spraying this thing off. I got Bryce over here helping me today. You'll see him running the pressure washer here in just a second. But we're going to fire this thing up. I'll probably play some fancy music or something so y'all don't have to hear this pressure washer running. But I'll give you some live action shots with it. Hang on just a sec. So guys, we worked with the sand for a little bit, and then I remembered I had a bag of glass beads that I don't even remember what I had them for. Seemed like for my regular sandblaster, and decided to try those. Well, it works a lot better, but it hurts a lot worse, and we don't really have the protective equipment down here we need, so we had to improvise. And the hoodie and the Tupperware tote actually work pretty good. Like, I'm getting pelted with glass beads right now, but he's not. So the glass beads work a lot better than the sand, which is kind of not what I expected. But we're going to continue to chip away at this thing, and I'll cut the camera back on in a minute. We'll give you a little update of some finished product stuff. All right, guys, so we got this thing stripped down pretty good. Found out the glass beads work a whole lot better than the sand, but I ran out of glass beads, so we're going to get some more and do the rest of it. Looks like we got maybe about half of it knocked down pretty good. Didn't get all of the paint off, which I'm not really concerned with that. I just really wanted to get a lot of the scale and the old grime and stuff where it looked like it had an oil leak on it off. I did start hitting this front up here with some of the undercoating that I have. Missed a spot right there, but it looks pretty good. I got a bunch of cans of this from a state auction I went to not long ago. So I'm going to hit this up. I'm going to probably try to keep it away from these inner frame rails, because that's where I'm going to end up having to weld in some motor mounts for my LS. But I'm going to get everything else, hit the high spots at least. Still got a little bit more cleaning to do on it. Like I say, I get a few more, maybe 2 more bags of the glass beads, and I should be able to finish it up. Got to do that rear end, get it real good, and I also got to get this gas tank off. This tank has got a hole in it, so I'm gonna use the one out of my donor truck over there, and got to get these fittings off. They're very tough to get loose, so I've put some PV blaster on them, and I'm gonna let them sit and see if I can get those to break loose. But that'll be for the next episode, and I'll probably get this cleaned up. That I'll video the rest of the pressure washing, because once you've seen it, I guess there's really no sense in watching it again. But thank you guys for tuning in to part 2 of this dually restoration project, and we'll get started up part 3 here for too much longer. Hopefully it'll be some motor fitting in that episode, so I'll get a few more parts in. I'll be ready to stick the motor in this thing and at least get it mocked up and see where everything's gonna sit. So y'all be looking for my next one. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe.